everybody, welcome back to homerecordingmadeeasy.com and here on the YouTube channel. And this time out, we're going to continue with our mixing here of this song by James D. Cooler ATM with the Neve 8068. Here it is on the screen right here. If you did not see part 1 and part 2 where we did drums in part 1, bass and guitars in part 2, links will be in the description box below. This is a brand new plugin by Apogee in collaboration with Bob Clearmountain, where they modeled Bob's original 8068 console from the late 1970s over at Power Station. Go check out their website. I'll leave a link in the description box. You can watch the little video where Bob is talking about the creation of that console and of this plugin. It's not a sponsored video. I'm just running this in demo mode. So I don't own the plugin, so there's no sponsorship, no affiliation, no nothing, but I thought you might find it interesting. So that's what we're going to do today. So check all the links in the description box below. This whole series of videos is all about turning your DAW into a more analog style workflow, how I kind of work analog using channel strips, tape machines, and a whole bunch of other plugins to shift our mindset. If we want our records and our mixes in the box to sound like the old classic records in the analog kind of vibe, which I know a lot of you do, there's a whole mind set that you need to kind of change when you're working with these styles of plugins, and that's what we're doing a little bit of in this series. If you want to learn more about that, check the links in the description box below. I have an entire training course dedicated to showing you how to do that. You'll mix faster, more consistently, and your mixes will just sound better, and they'll sound like the records of your favorite pastime. So anyhow, here we are. Oh, make sure you go to homerecordingmadeeasy.com, like, share, subscribe, download the free mixing course, all of that. Everything's in the description box. Here we are. So if you have not seen the first 2 videos, let's just do a little bit of an intro here and maybe the first verse and chorus section here, so you can hear this little song by James D. Cooler. All his links are in the description box below. ATM is the name of the song. We did drums, bass, percussion, and guitars with the Clearmountain 8068. This is what it sounds like so far.
We never ever come we together, never gonna have a problem, that was a lie. I don't wanna say, but your heart's like the weather. You have a pretty smile when you ask for my card.
Okay, there's James D. Cooler ATM. Check it out. Links in the description box below. Okay, let's just loop up this first verse here. And let's get out our 8068. That's all, the only plugin that we're using so far in this entire session is the 8068 by Apogee. That's it. Future videos, we'll be adding tape machines, bus compression, and all of that. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Okay. So again, if you have not seen the other videos, I'll walk you through the plugin quickly. We have a line input or a mic input, depending on which one you want to use here. We can change that by flipping these little buttons right here. In the center, we have a real simple EQ. This is what's great about this plugin. It's simple. This is exactly the way the layout is of his 8068. We got a high shelf, 10, 12, 16K. We got a mid-band here, a bell curve, excuse me, from 350 hertz to 7.2K. And then we have a low shelf from 35 hertz to 220, low cut filter, high cut filter, EQ button, phase switch, a fader, and then we have an output. When we're on the mic level, the mic part of the preamp, as we turn this up, you'll see it'll turn down the output automatically so we can level match the plugin. Along the top here, we can change the size of the plugin if we want, the GUI, and then we have a little settings cogwheel here where we can turn on auto sampling, turn on show values so you can see the values when you're twisting one of the controls. And then there's a handful of presets here by Bob Clearmountain, and you can always save your own. So anyway, let's solo up this lead vocal in this first verse, and let's just check this out. Let's go.
We never ever say it's a dumb way to get her. Never gonna have a problem, that was a lie. I don't wanna say, but your heart's like the weather. You have a pretty smile when you ask for my car.
So I love the shelf on this. Nice shelf. It doesn't get brittle. We're up about 6 dB at 12K. Let's bring this in the mix quickly.
We never ever say it's a dumb way to get her. Never gonna have a problem, that was a lie. I don't wanna say, but your heart's like the weather.
I mean, it's that simple. The thing about this particular plugin and channel strip mixing in general is you have a cohesion when you throw these across all the tracks, and it's just, everything just sounds better. I mean, especially this one. The Neves just sound awesome. They're really legendary for their open top end and their bottom end punch. And this thing just sounds great. A little bit of 12K. That's all we really need. And a low cut filter. May have a little bit of low build up here at around 200.
You have a pretty smile when you ask for my car. We never ever say it's a dumb way to get her. Never gonna have a problem, that was a lie. I don't wanna say, but your heart's like the weather. You have a pretty smile when you ask for my car.
Great. Now we have a lead vocal double here. He's got he's got a double here, and then he's got some vocals in the chorus section on a different track. Let's just see what we got for the double. So the double is pre-chorus into chorus. So let's check that out here. Let's see what we got for, yep, they'll be in the pre-chorus here.
Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM.
So we just re-sang this. Let's get this out here on the double track, and let's kind of do the same thing here. Or maybe we can use a little bit of the mic if we want. We want to push this a little bit.
Life is more, don't spend my money.
Gonna get a little bit of compression from this preamp. We talked about that in the last two videos. Let's do the low cut filter at 70 Hertz. Let's bump up the shelf a little bit.
Hey, I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your.
Give a little bit of 5K too.
Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more, don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your rent. You're living in a dream, but it feels. Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more, don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your rent.
Okay, so we're gonna shut off. We turned off the two 8068s on these two vocal tracks, and I'll turn them on just so you can keep your eye on the power button. You can hear the accumulative effect of how it just opens up the vocal. It just sounds perfectly natural, great, no sibilance, no nothing.
Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more, don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your rent.
Okay, now we have a chorus vocal here, although that was the chorus, so I don't know if it's the pre-chorus where he has the lead. I think he calls it the chorus vocal, but it really is the pre-chorus right here. We have a chorus, pre-chorus, and a pre-chorus double. Okay, yeah, it overlaps the verse. That's why he put it on two separate tracks. Alrighty, so let's do the same thing. Let's solo this up, the chorus one. Let's see what we got here. Let me turn this up a little.
I need some clothes.
Pre-chorus, okay. Get out our 8068. Same thing. Let's do a little bit of EQing.
A better car, new nose, a diamond star, the biggest house in Beverly Hills. And you love me if you never have to pay for the bill. I need some clothes, a better car, new nose, a diamond star, the biggest house in Beverly Hills. And you love me if you never have to pay for the bill.
I would normally throw a de-esser on before this anyhow, or even afterwards, but we'll we'll do that maybe in another video. But anyway, it's got a little bit of a sibilant there, but again, 12K, a little bit of a boost, little cutout at 220, low cut filter at 70. We're using the line input. Just sounds good, right? Let's go to the double now. Okay, so he's doubling this up here. Let's just solo that up and see what we got.
I need some clothes, a better car, a new nose, a diamond star, the biggest house.
So you notice that on the doubles. I don't know if you noticed it on the last track, the verse vocal. I'm not even though it's performed exactly the same way. It sounds pretty close to the original track. You notice that I'm not EQing at the same points on both tracks. Okay, so the last track we just did, I did a boost at 12K. This one, I'm doing a little bit of a boost at 10 and a little bit of 4.8. So I'm not putting those two tracks together and getting too much boost in one particular frequency. Okay, and now I'm also going to do the low cut filter here, and I'm probably going to leave the 220 in on this one. Let's see. Let's just blend it. Let's see.
In my valley hills, and you love me if you never have to pay for the bill. I need some clothes, a better car, a new nose, a diamond star, the biggest house in my valley hills.
I mean, it just sounds great. See how channel strip mixing is the way to go, folks. This is just an easy, quick way to dial things in. Again, check the link in the description. Go check out the training course. You're going to dig it. I'm telling you, I'm going to change your world, teaching you how to mix in a more analog style mindset, a more analog workflow mindset, completely different. Hello, friend. I hope you're enjoying the video. Hey, if you want to learn more about working with channel strips and how to turn your DAW into an analog studio workflow, check out my new course, Mixing with Analog Style Plugins Made Easy, the 2025 edition. You'll be mixing faster with far less plugins and processing, and your mixes will sound way more consistent from project to project. And right now you can get a 25% discount by using the coupon code YouTube25 at checkout. All the links are in the description box below. I'll see you inside the course. Now back to the video. There's our two tracks. Let's go from the verse in through that, just so we can get a blend for the two here. Let's go.
We never ever say it's a dumb way to get her. Never gonna have a problem, that was a lie. I don't wanna say, but your heart's like the weather. You have a pretty smile when you ask for my car. I need some clothes, a better car, a new nose, a diamond star, the biggest house in my valley hills. And you love me if you never have to pay for the bills. Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more, don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your rent.
Sounds great. No compression at all, right? Just the channel strip and EQ. And again, like I've said in the other two videos, one of the benefits of using channel strips, even if it doesn't have a compressor or dynamic section built in like the SSLs do or the APIs, where the Neves typically do not, you still get a little bit of compression from just running it through the console or through the channel strip. That helps. That really helps. You don't have to compress the snot out of everything, which is great. Let the channel strip do the work. That's one of the secrets to working this way. Okay, we got some background vocals. So now we got a lot of background vocals here. Let's get into the chorus section where most of them are playing. Maybe we can do this on the bus. Let's just see. Where is our chorus sections here? All right, kind of in here, right? We're right here, right? Let's get that chorus happening here. Get some background vocals in here. Let's just see what we got here.
Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is.
Oh, okay, I see what we got here. Okay, so let's pan these down. Let me move these over here. They're all going to a background vocal bus if you watched the first video. So let's pan left, right, left, right, left. Now we could do individual. We can put a channel strip on each one. We could do that. And we have that set up this way. But let's see. Just want to see what this sounds like.
More, don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your rent.
Okay, so there's different pitches, okay?
Hey, sweet baby.
We'll do it on the individual tracks. Now it's chorus, a little bit more aggressive. Let's use the mic line. Let's get a little bit of compression happen, a little bit of crunch.
Baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more, don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gonna pay. I'm not to pay your rent. Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more, don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gonna pay. I'm not.
Just want to open it up just a little bit, okay? Now on the right side, well, that was the left. We'll put that on the left, right? We'll do the same thing on the right. Let's listen to this one.
To pay your
I'll put it back in the center for now.
rent.
Now again, we could just copy and paste the settings if we wanted to, right?
Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more, don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your rent. Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more, don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your rent. You live. Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more.
Sounds great. Love this freaking plugin. Go check it out. Link in the description box. No, it's not an affiliate link. It's not an affiliate link, I promise you. Okay, let's try this other left one that's a little bit deeper voice.
Don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your rent. Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more, don't spend my money.
It's got kind of a little nasally vibe to it.
I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your rent. Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM.
It's almost like a megaphone kind of a vibe, which is cool. Let's pan that hard left. We'll bring this one back in and we'll bring this, well, we'll keep it hard right for now. You guys get the idea.
Life is more, don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your rent. Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more, don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your rent. You live. Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more, don't spend.
Sounds awesome. Okay, we got a couple of more here, a couple of more tracks here that I think just do little Abby Libby things throughout the first verse in the verse sections. Let's take a listen to that. We'll dial these in quickly, then we'll blend it, and then we're done with our whole mix. We'll turn all of the 8068s on and off, and you can see where we started in video one and where we ended up just using this one channel strip. But let's first do this. Let me get this soloed up here. I'll pan this in the center so you can hear it.
Oh, no, no, no.
Okay, that's that kind of stuff. Okay, so we're going to take a low cut. We're probably going to boost up around, we'll do about 12K. A little bit of beef. We'll keep it on the line level this time.
I need some clothes. And you knows the biggest house.
Okay, cool. We'll pan that left. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Boom. Boom. We already know it's going to be about the same.
And you love me if you never have to pay for the bills. Oh, no, no, no. A smile when you ask for my car. I need some clothes, a better car, a new nose, a diamond star, the biggest house in Beverly Hills. And you love me if you never have to pay for the bills. Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more.
Sounds freaking great. Okay, here we go. We're going back to the beginning of the track. I'm going to get rid of the loop. And what I'm going to do is we're going to turn off all of the 8068s. Just keep your eye on the power button up here. We'll turn off all the inserts, drums, bass, guitar, vocals. And I'll show you where we'll play with it on, take it away, bring it back. You can hear the accumulative effect of this one channel strip. And that's all that's on this entire mix. Nothing on the buses, nothing on the master buses, nada. Here we go.
We never ever say it's a dumb way to get her. Never gonna have a problem, that was a lie. I don't wanna say, but your heart's like the weather. You have a pretty smile when you ask for my car. I need some clothes, a better car, a new nose, a diamond star, the biggest house in Beverly Hills. And you love me if you never have to pay for the bills. Hey, sweet baby, I don't need you. You better find another ATM. Life is more, don't spend my money. I'm not the one who's gotta pay. I'm not to pay your rent. You're living in a dream, but it feels like a nightmare. Every live stream about your fake boobs. Holiday and Bora Bora like a billionaire. I'm flying to Miami cause you need some shoes. It's too bad, it's too much. You blow my breath, you make me fall apart. Don't need your love, stop whispering my ears.
There we go. I mean, this thing sounds great, man. This is great. Channel strip mixing is the way to go, okay? One plugin across all your tracks, quickly dialed in. Again, we have to level match things, and we'll do that in the next few videos. We got to massage this thing, but just getting the basics. And remember, there's not a single compressor anywhere in this mix right now. It needs some compression. We're going to talk about that in the next couple of videos. Well, what kind of compression do we use? We have a channel strip with no dynamics, Dave. What are we doing here? Remember, the channel strip acts as a compressor to some degree, right? If the tracks are super all dynamic all over the place, that's a different story. But in a performance like this, where things are performed pretty well, pretty evenly, pretty consistently, this just gives it that little squeeze, and it gives it that cohesion. It glues everything together, makes it sound like it's almost finished, right? This is the secret behind thinking like you're working analog when you're working digital. Okay, so let me know what you think in the comments below. Go check out this 8068. I think it's great. Let me know if you use this plugin, or what channel strips do you use? Do you work with channel strips, and which ones do you use and why? I'd love to know in the comments below. Again, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. As I said earlier, go to homerecordingmadeeasy.com, get that free mixing course right on the homepage. It's worth $100. It's my gift to you just for visiting Home Recording Made Easy. Also, check out the course Mixing with Analog Style Plugins Made Easy, where we talk all about this analog workflow in the digital domain using these kinds of plugins. We haven't even scratched the surface in this YouTube series. 6 hours worth of instruction, and you can get a 25% discount coupon by using the coupon code that's in the description box below, YouTube25. That'll take 25% off that Mixing with Analog Style Plugins course. You want to check that out. Trust me. And until the next video, where we now will take this session and we'll start adding some bus compression and maybe a little reverb. We'll throw a little secret sauce on this stuff to flavor it up even more. And maybe we'll even talk about, well, what kind of compression would you use, where, and why, and that whole philosophy. We'll do that in the next video. I've been Dave with HomeRecordingMadeEasy.com. Thank you so much for watching me, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next video.